Alright, so my Lexus just broke 40,000 miles, so it's time to replace the spark plugs. They come pre-gapped, very fine gapping on these spark plugs. I know you could do the NGKs for about 40-50 bucks. These are extremely expensive. It's like for spark plugs, $105, and I think at $150 at Lexus. So anyway, first things first, let's pop this off. And take off these 4 10mm bolts for the spark plugs. So these are almost uncomfortably tight in here. I had to use a larger ratchet because so 2 things really quick. One is, although it says Lexus, Toyota, whatnot, these are definitely NGK plugs. I should have probably went there and saved a couple of bucks because these are ridiculously expensive with the Toyota box. Second is they were uncomfortably tight. Number 1 actually cracked my 5/8 socket for my spark plugs. I've never seen that before. So yeah, make sure you check the gap. So first you got to put them all in. Finger tight, and then let's go get that torque wrench and torque these down to 18 foot. So they're all torqued down. Now let's put these back in, make sure none of these cables cross. All right, so after you snug these down, you want to go ahead, snug them, and then give it a little bit of like a quarter turn. Put that cover back on. Right over, super rock steady. Alrighty, so just got the brake kit in. Thing looks humongous. I hope it's actually for this car. So I'm gonna go ahead and start installing this. And came with the ceramic brakes, and in there it has all of the new components as well. So we'll go and give this a shot. All right, so step 1, turn the steering wheel to make it easier for yourself. Point it facing to the right when you're working on the right, and then you need a 17mm socket with a breaker bar. Stuff's starting to turn brown, so it was a little bit tighter than I thought. All right, so now in order to get the disc out, you're gonna have to use 2 screws. Screw them in here, thread them in. These were M8 125 bolts that I had laying around. So I had to do was I also had to hold this in place by using the nuts so that I could get the caliper back on. Just get it in these are about halfway done. So yeah, she was due. Alright, so I put these pins back in, that's how they go. And now let's go ahead and get the caliper on there and secure it. Alright, so all done. What I did do was take advantage while I had everything apart, and I did hit it with some rust reformer. Alrighty, so this one's all done. As you can see, I cleaned it all up, painted the caliper, so let's get the wheel on. Alright, so it definitely looks a lot better. I'm going to go ahead and break these in. So take it for a little ride. I believe you got to ride the brake for a little bit, slowly, so you're not supposed to stomp on the brake. Kind of have to wear off the